Week number 63. Okay, we're 63 weeks in and we're having a diet break because why not? You know, the goal is week 80, week 90. If I can get it, actually, the original goal is week 70. I'm 27. But you know, when you set a goal, set a fitness goal, you always leave something, a leeway kind of, because you're not gonna hit it perfectly, and I'm okay with that. I'm not into competition. So yeah, we are in this fancy restaurant at Tagaytay, my place. So actually it's far from our place. So this is salmon eggies. I don't know what that's called, but it's expensive, it's fancy, and nature. Okay, it's kind of relaxing, and it's my brother's birthday celebration, so this is a smart week to take a break on. So waist again is still hovering over 28-29 inches, so I have 5-7 pounds to lose, so I'm not rushing it. So if I lose 1 pound a week, which is a lot for me, that's around 7 weeks. So if this is week 63, I'll finish it by week 7. So yeah, so been eating a lot of, this protein. I'm still prioritizing protein, by the way. So this is the best brownies. New York brownie cheesecake. Actually, the fudginess of that brownie we did is amazing. Okay, protein brownie. So again, week 2 of the bench, priority bench. So this is 3 pounds more than the last week. We did 250, 200 to actually 230. I count this as 230 because of the those small weights are 11 kilos or 11 pounds actually when you put it in the scale. So this is actually 230 pounds. So plus 3 pounds, the blues, 1.5, it will get me to 233. Okay, 230 pounds last week, 6 reps, pause reps. I'm gonna do this week 3 pounds more, pausing again like that. That's 2, that's 3. It looks easy, but it's hard when you're in the set. 4, 5, come on, yes, I got 6. So I don't have any more. I'm gonna die if I do one more. So yeah, if I have a spotter, I can do one more, but it will ruin. That's why I don't spot, don't lift what you can't handle. Okay, so it takes a little bit of, how do you prepare in a set? Well, it's just, you just do it. You just don't fear. It's like zoning out. Have you had this experience, when you have your crush go to the gym and you become suddenly stronger? The weights you're used to lifting are easier now. That's how powerful the mind is, and you have to learn how to use that to your advantage. Yeah, so this is some rice, sticky rice, protein here, and carbs. Today you will see how I do my isolation work. Okay, I separated the days where I do my main movements, which is the golden 5, bench, squat, deadlift, all this stuff, pull-ups, OHP, on other days. Okay, 2 days of the week, about 30 to 40 minutes. And then I do a quick isolation neck, delts, bicep peaks. I don't do triceps because my triceps are pretty, a good, I have good genetics when it comes to triceps. Calves, of course, I have weak calves, and that's pretty much it. Neck, front and back. I did the back side of the neck yesterday, so I'm gonna do today delts and arms and then it's a quick 15-minute workout basically. So my goal here is to accumulate metabolic fatigue, not so much on really going progressive, which is what I do in my priority lifts like my bench, my squat this January, February time. I want my squat to increase and I want my bench press to increase in reps. Squat increase in weight, bench press increase in reps. Okay, so that's my goal for today, isolation. Now, the key here is people say that you need equipment, you need the dumbbells, you need fancy gym toys, tools. But in reality, if you think about it, muscle reads or recognizes force generated. Okay, it's just gravity. Okay, how much of the gravity are you putting in your muscles? I'm counting here 5 seconds. This is how I do the dog crap training style. That's how I make my training pretty fast. That's why this is a 15-minute training session. All in all, this I did in the mornings and the other I did at night because I have a lot of work to do today. So imagine this is gas tank. Okay, doing it for about 15 reps first set, and then 4 mini sets of 3. Actually 1 to 3 reps. It's really heavy when you do it like this. As you can see, my face is really excuse my face. So muscle reads force. Your bicep doesn't recognize, oh, this is a fancy machine exercise, therefore we will grow. Okay, that's not how muscle growth works. It's just generate force on the targeted muscle groups. You can do it effectively on biceps if you lean forward a little bit and accumulate fatigue, and then you cheat a little bit. As you can see here, I'm doing one arm cheat curls. So you don't need dumbbells or some super heavy equipment on your home. This is just to show you that again, the old saying, no excuses. You just have to really grind it out. And I'm using this and the other last week, and the other dumbbell I use. This is the other arm. Okay, I'm still gonna do it 15 to 20 reps, keeping the form pretty tight and slow and controlled. And this is around 40 for me, for 35 to 45 pounds. Okay, to be honest, it's a big range, but if you do the reps high enough, it will become heavy. So that's the solution if you don't have a lot of options in terms of weight. If it's pretty lightweight, you do high reps. There's no difference between, in terms of muscle growth, high reps, both high reps and low reps produce the same muscle growth. It's 2022, guys. It's not the 1960s, 1980s, that the mindset of low reps is equal to muscle growth and high reps is equal to cuts. That's not the case at all. Okay, so this is the mini sets I do, and the disadvantage of this training is the pain. It's very painful because you're not resting and you're mimicking the last few reps of a high rep set by just resting a little bit, around 5 seconds. You can see I'm struggling second rep, and then third rep is like a cheat. I'm just controlling the descent, the going down part. Now, strength wise, I'm not really going for, increasing this week by week, month by month. The only goal here is to burn. That's it. Accumulate volume, accumulate intensity, and then that's it. Okay. The focus is the big movements. If I want to have bigger arms, then I'll do the pull-ups. I'll increase my pull-ups as much as possible. Increasing it here will only rob of your strength on the other more important movements, so I think for me this size is already okay. I just want to get to a low body fat, 27 inches. If I get to that 27-inch goal, then it's amazing. Okay, I got what I want and maintain it for life. So I have two sets of dumbbells, quote unquote dumbbells here. So that steel and then this empty gas tank. Next exercise, I am bored of doing the overhead press. So I'm doing this now. Okay, you've seen this in the previous videos. This is my body weight, level 5. Handstands. Actually, it's not a full handstand push-up. That's very, very hard. So this is one leg assisted handstand push-ups. So this is a set of 8, and you'll see here how I compute the volume here, because this is body weight. It's a bit complicated in terms of loading. Okay, how much load. So I just base it on how many reps I did. Okay, so there's an explanation after this clip that will show you how I account my volume for bodyweight movements. Also watch week 13 because I explained there how you can do body weights at home and still make it effective. Okay, so check it out. This is the third set, and this set becomes increasingly hard, as set 1, then set 2, set 3 is the hardest. So I got 8 on the first set, second 6, and then again 6 here, and it's getting slow. It's volume time, so you need a scientific calculator for this. I'm gonna teach you how I account my volume for my assisted handstands. So I weigh 150 pounds. That would be my weight if I don't do it leg supported. Okay, so if I do a full handstand calisthenics style handstand push-up, that's I will account 100% of my weight. But I have my one leg assisting, so the computation for that is you remove 30% of the weight. So meaning 100 minus 30, 100% minus 30% is 70%. So you will multiply this by 70%, which is 0.7. What's the answer? 105. So my weight doing handstand like this is the same as doing 105 pound OHP. Okay, but the balance is still a factor, but it's general idea. Okay, so 105. So I now have my weight. So volume is what? Weight times reps times how many sets you did. Okay, the total amount, the total work you did. So 105. My goal in any overhead pressing movement is 3,400. So how many reps will I do if I want 3,500? So you just trial and error. For example, let's say 15 reps. Will I get 3.5? No, that's just only 1.5. So that will give us a general idea. So let's double the number. Okay, double the number. 15 times 2 is 30. yeah, 3,150. Okay, I'm close to the 3,400, so I'll just add 3 or 4 reps on this and I get 3,500. So that's how you account volume for body weight movements. Another factor to take in account is the intensity, meaning how heavy does an exercise feel, or the load, okay, or how many reps can you do on a certain movement. Of course, a 6 rep max feels different than a 3 rep max or a 12 rep max, okay, meaning you can do only 12 reps maximum all out, okay. So that's intensity, okay. And as you can see in the previous set, the first set I did 8, and then the second set I can only do 6, and then the third set I can only do again 6. So in order for me to get 33 reps, 34 reps, I have to do more than 5 sets, okay, or 5 sets minimum, okay, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, or more than 5 sets, 6 sets of 6, 36, okay, 36 reps total. If I do 6 at a time, I would be on 5, 6 sets, and that accumulates a lot of time. Okay, and I'm not really concentrating on the overhead press now, getting strong on the overhead press. That's okay if I want to do that. I want to increase my overhead press. But for now, I'm increasing my bench and my squat. Okay, so it's not smart to put intensity on the OHP right now on this training cycle. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is you can either change exercise, do an easier version of the OHP, or you can do the same exercise but different level. Okay, on my programs, this is at the level 5. Okay, level 5, the assisted handstand, one leg assisting. I can take it down to level 3, and you will see what level 3 looks like now. Actually, I think this is level 2 on my guide. So regardless, level 2 or level 3, it's still effective. Okay, the key here is not like that. Okay, you don't make it an incline push-up, incline bench press. Okay, you make it an overhead press, meaning you keep the upper body as straight as possible, as a straight line as possible. Your ass is towards the ceiling as much as possible. Okay, if you can do a 90 degree angle, actually my feet here is awkward, that's why I can't really bend, do it. This is a more advanced version of a pike push-up. If you search it on YouTube or TikTok, this really hits the delts. Okay, this is the side view of what you're gonna do. Again, the reps are still the same: slow down, pause, explode up, as same as the movements. The eccentric is the going down part, the isometric is the bottom part, and then the concentric positives are the going up part. Okay, so it's like a squat basically. So yeah, so that's what you do when you work with gravity. Okay, I did here, I think, only one set of 12. Instead of going full on 6 reps, another 4 sets of 6, I can save time, get the volume with a little bit easier variation, and it still worked. What we did is 105 times 8 plus 6 plus 6, which is 12 plus 8, 20 reps, plus that level 3 version is 75, so half of 50% of 150. So we did, remember, we're getting 3,400. So how many sets will we get if we do 24 reps? The 2 sets of 12. So will we get 3-4? Actually, it's more than 3-4. So we're gonna go less than 24 reps. Yeah, so to make it exact, 105 times 20 plus 75 times, let's say, 15 reps. Okay, so 15 to 20 reps. This is close enough. 15-16 reps. I hope I'm not boring you with the numbers. Is this important? Most of us don't have time to go to the gym, don't have access on machines. By learning how to compute your training program, how many sets, how many reps total will you do, and what exercise and how it relates with one another, with exercise selection and focusing on progressive overload, you can make a training program that is sustainable. Again, versus you fitness, I created this for you to see that fitness can be done sustainably. You know, how many weeks has it been when I'm doing the same things: bench, squat, deadlift, you know, for the delts, this exercise, you know, overhead press and some laterals, you know. And if you know these principles, you can just train less but still get the results you want. Actually, more results than if you do it, you know, every day. Okay, so again, like this, you save time by not resting. Instead of doing 10 sets of 4 or 10 sets of 7, 10 reps of 7, 70 reps total, just rest 10 seconds, 5 seconds. You do it 4 times after a high rep set, and it's still the same effect, but different time. But not the intensity. It's still as in is very very intense, but you got, you know, somebody's gotta pay, you know. So I rather go intense than, you know, go long. So get in the workout and get out. That's the principle. Take a bath after, do your work after. If you work at a, I don't know, call center or an online job, or you're not online, you're doing manual labor, you know, you can still hit a workout and you can still have good muscle development that will impact your health, not just your looks, but your health all in all. I'm not the most shredded, I'm not the most, you know, Instagrammable genetics, you know. I'm just a normal guy, you know, normal Filipino, normal small person, manlet, you know, just trying to show to you that, you know, it can be done, you know, it's possible. And the challenge here is to get to 27 inches while, you know, keeping the lifestyle, eating what you want, training only 2 hours a week. It will take long. It's been week 63, but we will get there. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. Click the link tree down below and you'll see a lot of programs there. Check it out. Subscribe to Versus You Fitness. Bye bye. Peace.